Welcome to Catholic News World.
Welcome to Catholic News World. Please subscribe to our channel. My name is Steph. Here are this week's breaking news headlines.
This is Ian reporting for Catholic News World. 15 people were killed in an attack inside a Catholic church on Sunday. 15 Catholic civilians gathered for prayer at church were killed on February 25, 2024. The terrorist attack occurred in a church in Essakane village in the Diocese of Dori in the northeast of Burkina Faso, Africa. The Diocese of Dori released the information in an obituary press release, inviting people to pray for the eternal rest of those who died and for their families, but also for the conversion of those who continue to sow death and desolation in our country. The Catholic community of Essakane was gathered for Mass early this Sunday when it was targeted by an attack by a terrorist gang. The provisional report shows 15 faithful killed, writes the Diocese of Dori in its obituary press release signed by Father Jean-Pierre Sawadogogo, the Vicar General. 12 people died on site and 3 others died at the hospital as a result of their injuries. The attack also left 2 people injured. The diocese invites people to pray and implores for peace and security in Burkina Faso. Since 2015, Burkina Faso has seen regular attacks by jihadist groups affiliated with Al-Qaeda and the Islamic State, active in several regions and causing significant instability. Nearly 2 million people have been forced to move within the country due to the violence, which has left at least 20,000 dead.
A Catholic priest was almost poisoned during Holy Mass in a possible mafia attack. The parish priest of Penaconi, Cessaniti, in the Vibo area of Italy, Father Felice Palomara, 39 years old, was almost poisoned. After recent threats due to his commitment against organized crime, the mafia, someone put bleach in his Mass wine. He put the glass cruet to his lips but smelled a suspicious odor. This priest, in 2008, was once healed through the intercession of Father Francesco Motola, who became a blessed in 2021, precisely by virtue of the miracle healing of Father Felice. Previous attacks against Father Felice include a threatening letter, his car damaged, and now bleach in the water and wine cruets used for the celebration of Mass. The priest, the pastor of St. Nicholas of Penaconi Parish, thwarted this last attempt during the celebration. When he put the chalice to his mouth, he smelled a strange odor and decided not to drink, subsequently discovering, through laboratory analysis, that the vials contained bleach. The bishop of the Diocese of Melito-Nicotera-Tropea, Monsignor Attilio Nostro, immediately showed closeness to the priest by going to his community. The diocese is experiencing a moment of suffering due to acts of intimidation that have nothing to do with the normal Christian life of the parishes, read a note. For this reason, I once again appeal to the Christian communities so that they do not allow themselves to be discouraged by this language of violence. We must not give in to this logic, allowing ourselves to be tempted by despair and anger. We cannot accept this language. We must not respond to hatred with hatred, knowing that it is not possible to truly dialogue with those who refuse to do so. My revenge is called love, wrote the priest, who is part of the Oblates of the Sacred Heart founded by the Blessed Father Francesco Motola. My shield is forgiveness, my armor is mercy, wrote Father Felice on social media, adding that, my ability to act will be that of welcoming, my word is prayer, my gesture is an open heart, my battle is their change. 6 religious brothers and a priest have been kidnapped in Haiti. Vatican News released that amid rising gang violence in Haiti, 6 Catholic religious brothers and a priest were kidnapped on February 23 in the Haitian capital Port-au-Prince. On the same day as the 6 brothers, a priest who had just celebrated Holy Mass in the chapel of Our Lady of Fatima, in the city's Bicentenaire district, was also kidnapped. The 6 brothers are from the Sacred Coeur congregation, and another teacher was also kidnapped in Port-au-Prince. The news was confirmed by a person close to the Catholic Church in Haiti. The Catholic Church in Haiti was once again attacked by kidnapping. Religious people are increasingly becoming the preferred target of criminals. The group was kidnapped this Friday in the city center. The kidnapping occurred as they were heading towards the Jean the 23rd school at the Bicentenaire. A few weeks ago, some nuns were kidnapped in Port-au-Prince and then released for a ransom. Injured Bishop Pierre-André Dumas, who was recently injured in an explosion, has seen his health improving. On January 28, the explosion occurred that injured Bishop Pierre-André Dumas of Ancevaux-Miragon, who serves as vice president of the Haitian Bishops' Conference, in a house where he was staying during a visit to Port-au-Prince. The prelate has undergone surgery and his health conditions are now improving, local church sources reported, adding that he has now been transferred to a hospital in Miami, Florida. Pope Francis recently encouraged the traditional order, the priestly fraternity of St. Peter, in its celebration of the 1962 Latin Mass, during a private audience. The traditional order, the priestly fraternity of St. Peter, FSSP, was granted a private audience with Pope Francis on February 29, 2024, at the Vatican. In 2021, new directives were issued regarding the public celebration of the traditional Latin Mass, with Pope Francis' motu proprio entitled Traditionis Custodes. However, the fraternity was always given special permission to continue the celebration of the Latin Mass, and this was discussed in a previous audience with the Pope in 2022. At the February 29th meeting with Pope Francis, the Superior General of the Priestly Fraternity of St. Peter, Father Andrei Komarovsky, released that their permission to continue with the 1962 Latin Mass was confirmed. The FSSP wrote, following a request from the Priestly Fraternity of St. Peter, Pope Francis invited Father Andrei Komarovsky, Superior General of the FSSP, to meet with him. He received him in private audience at the Vatican, accompanied by Father Benoit Paul Joseph, Superior of the District of France, and Father Vincent Ribiton, Rector of St. Peter's Seminary in Weigratsbad. The meeting was an opportunity for them to express their deep gratitude to the Holy Father for the decree of February 11, 2022, by which the Pope confirmed the liturgical specificity of the Fraternity of St. Peter, but also to share with him the difficulties encountered in its application. The Pope was very understanding and invited the Fraternity of St. Peter to continue to build up ecclesial communion ever more fully through its own proper charism. Father Komarovsky informed the Holy Father that the decree of February 11, 2022 had been given on the very day of the Fraternity of St. Peter's consecration to the Immaculate Heart of Mary, on the feast of Our Lady of Lourdes. The Holy Father hailed this coincidence as a providential sign. The Holy Father Francis grants to each and every member of the Society of Apostolic Life, Fraternity of St. Peter, the faculty to celebrate the sacrifice of the Mass, and to carry out the sacraments and other sacred rites, as well as to fulfill the divine office, according to the typical editions of the liturgical books, namely the Missal, the Ritual, the Pontifical, and the Roman Breviary, in force in the year 1962.
Watch our programme every Friday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Catholic News World channel. God bless.
Please subscribe to Catholic News World's YouTube channel. Thanks and God bless.